Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Kimbe, to all the visitors for the PNG National Track and Field Championships. As you can see, we're ready to get the program underway. The first event this afternoon will be the under 18 men's 400 meters. I believe we have 2 heats. For the open men 400 meters, we're just allowing a bit of time for the athletes who have arrived today, giving them time to settle in, and we'll run the open men's 400 meters after the women's 5,000 and the men's 10,000 meters. So we have on the program this afternoon 5,000 meters for women and the 10,000 meters for men. Due to a lot of flight disruptions, some of the athletes have only just arrived in town, so we're giving a bit more time for the 400 meter runners to prepare for their event. And as you can see, the photo finish equipment has also just arrived, so we're just getting the camera into place.
Right, Your Highness, I'm Tony Green, the Tournament Director for these PNG National Championships this year, hosted here at West New Britain. Like I said earlier, today will be the first day, day 1, the 3rd of December. All right, while ago, we'll not upload athletes to only come one time, all coaches from City and New Island. Also East New Britain and NSI Longoroka, Eastern Islands Province. All right, you can see on the starting line, that's the 400 meters. 400 meters, athletes are already preparing to start. At the moment, they are still sorting out the almost long finishing line, keeping time reading. So I think George is there. They will give us an indication soon. with, I think the starter is taking his position. Shortly we will see the 400 meters under 18. I think the athletes have position in their tracks. Lane 2, lane 3, lane 4 and lane 5 is ready to go. I think they are ready to start. Again here, the starter gun there kicks off the first event. For the 400 meters male division. Towards the last field, coming slowly towards the 100 meters. Okay. Excellent one to them. It's the two last runners approach the finishing line. There goes the 400 meters men under 18 division. Thank you, technical officers and timekeepers. Also, referee Mr. Lazarus Bure with the white cap there standing, says the starting of the first event for the PNG National Championships, longest New Britain. Also, once again, thank you to PNG Buzz. They are now doing live streaming for these 3 days of track and field championships. Only start player long grandstand, only working more live streaming. You go online, you can see that PNG Buzz and more events and by take place also. Also, photo finishing technical officer George Moramoro is already at the finishing line with the technical machine. Long time in kising timing bangol athletes doing long this weekend. Starting this weekend. Today is day 1. We also have the women 5,000 meter and men 10,000 meter. And 400 meters, men's 2, and by still on yet. Long now, long first day. So thank you, Ken, long company, Blue, lawyer, you local man, participants, supporter, even visiting friends from other centers. Thank you, local company, Blue. Alright, second itong 400 meters men. After this, we will have the women's 5,000 meters and the men's 10,000 meters. Athletes, team managers, take note. After Lodisla, I got 5,000 meters of women's and men 10,000 meters. Uh, 10,000 meters, 10,000 meters men's. You have to report to the call room now. Come on, some call room. All athletes, Lodisla, 10,000 meters. For men's, report to the call room immediately. Start again. Kasama plus strong play the second 8 preliminary finals. To the 400 meters, men under 18. To the right chest set on the lead at the moment.
Yes. We're actually live now on our Facebook page. Yeah.
Are you going to give us the link? I'll give you an email soon. Where's the live? What is it going to be done from here rather than inside?
Yeah. So if you want to say something,
If I'm doing the commentary, will I be here or will I be here?
Okay.
Good afternoon, everyone. We're broadcasting here from Kimbe in Papua New Guinea for the PNG National Track and Field Championships. The women's 5,000 meters is going to start shortly, and that will be followed by the men's 10,000 meter race, and then we'll have heats in the open men's 400 meters. The open women's 5,000 meters is about to start now. Looks like we have a total of 6 athletes for the women's 5,000 meters.
Go. Start now. Shoot.
This is the open women's 5,000 meters underway. Mary Kua in the lead at the moment from Aina Goya, Onganawa, Scholastica Herman, Anna Toby and Mary Tenge. So they've got another 12 laps to go. Girls are still in a big bunch as they complete the first lap. The girls are all still together as we have 11 laps to go. Currently we have Aina Goya at the front with Scholastica Herman, Mary Tengi, Ongan Awa, Anna Toby and Mary Kua. Scholastica and Mary at the front now with that's just completed the first kilometre in 4 minutes 4 seconds. So we have Mary Tengi and Scholastica Herman opened up quite a gap from the field. With Ongan Hour in third place. Aina Goya and Anna Toby together in fourth, and Mary Kua. So Mary has really picked up the pace here with Scholastica. So we're coming up with 5 laps to go. So Mary has withdrawn from the race now, and Scholastica is well out in front. Onganauer in second place. Aina and Anna and Mary. So I think Mary was just helping to push the pace along there. Scholastica Herman out in front. Last time Scully was here. 4 laps to go. So out in the lead we have Scholastica Herman. Scholastica from East New Britain. She was here in 2019 where she won the 1500 meters under 3000 meters in the under 18 division. Scholastica came up to Kimbe at the beginning, probably middle of the year, to join the squad, and she's really picked up well, as you can see. So a good race developing for second place. So when Scholastica comes around, she'll have 3 laps to go. So just only two laps to go now, and the race is developing behind Scully. 2 laps to go. Onganauer looking very strong in second place. Anna Toby in third and Mary Kua fourth. Onganauer currently in second place, was one of our medalists at the 2015 Pacific Games in Port Moresby. Mary Kua also represented PNG at those games. And the girls are beginning to catch up now. So there's a good race developing with just a little over 1.5 laps to go. And Mary also coming into the race at the back now. So we've got a good race. This looks like anybody's race with less than 600 meters to go. And a real race developing now with 1 lap to go. Scholastica still in the lead, being challenged by Onganauer, Anna Toby in third place and Mary Kua in fourth. So we've got a real race on now for first place. And Scholastica beginning to move away now. With her finishing speed. Scully has run a lot of 1500 meter races, so she's got good speed, but Ongan's not giving up yet. And that's a great run there from Onganauer. Scholastica second, completing her first 5,000 meter race. Well done for all the girls. Can we have a big round of applause? Very good race. So all 4 girls have finished in less than 20 minutes, 30 seconds. So very good race there. Well done, everyone. For those of you who have just joined us on the live broadcast, that's just the women's 5,000 meters has just concluded. Four girls finished the 5,000 meters with Ong and Awa coming in with a strong finish there to come home in an unofficial time of 20 minutes 18 seconds, with Scholastica Herman just behind her, Anna Toby in third, and Mary Kua in fourth place. All four girls have come home in under 20 minutes 30 seconds. So for those of you who have just joined us, welcome to Kimbe, where we have the PNG Air National Track and Field Championships underway. The events started about 45 minutes ago with the heats in the under 18 400 meters. We've just completed the women's 5,000 meters, and the next event on the track will be the men's 10,000 meters. The open men's 10,000 meters will be the next event on the track, and we're likely to have a small field for this event.
Men 10,000 meters. It will be the last event for the first day, PNG National Track and Field Championships. 400, correct me, 400 meters, 400 meters for men's. Right, I think next event premium 10,000 meters for men's, and followed by the 400 meters men. Tupla last play event block day 1, Bimi Loya along Sachinran Mutual Stadium. So please, thank you for your company. Stick around. I think the first 2 free events have taken place already, and we finish go to play the preliminary final along 400 meters men's, and also for women 5,000 meters, 12 and a half laps, and now that's all and finish. We got all events too by come yet long tomorrow along Saturday and Sunday. So we have the PNG bus, there's a social media Instagram that we made to lawyer along Proximo live streaming. So once you go online, you can look in all the all first event that come up in Australia. Once again, thank you to the technical officers, timekeepers, field referee, track referee, and also the photo finish technical officer, George Moramoro is also here, and also the status, Malcolm Nibai, Ivan Moba, and Max Boko. Also lane judges, thank you straight long all effort finish ego.
Ivan. Next event on the track is the men's 10,000 meters. We should be ready to go now, guys. Men's 10,000 meters. The open men's 10,000 meters is just going to be a small field, but we're expecting to see a very good race between our top two long distance runners, Dilu Goy and Siuni Kag.
Hey, you gotta sit for me.
Final call for the 10,000 meters men. 10,000 meters men. You may walk around any time, so you play applique. You play applique. I think all timekeepers of Sosuak already finished. We need to run that race before we run another 400 meters for men's. Last and final call, 10,000 meters. The managers and coaches, athletes needs to move now.
Come on, Atlu. Selalu naik dulu ya, Atlu.
I'll use the other mic.
You can volume put on there. Follow now. Closer to it.
Okay, we now have the men's 10,000 meter race has just started. The open men's 10,000 meters, and we have 4 runners in the field. Out in the front there straight away is Siuni Kag, followed by Dilu Goye, Wilfred Bayer, and Israel Takap at the brink, currently at the back. So Siuni Kag, Dilu Goy, and Wilfred Bayer. And this race will be over 25 laps. And we expect to see a strong race here between these 2 athletes currently at the front, Siuni Kag and Dilu Goy. So that's the first lap completed and 24 laps to go. The athlete out in front, Siuni Kag, was a representative at the 2019 Pacific Games. Ran some very good times in 2019 at the Oceania Championships and at the Pacific Games. Dilu Goy is a new athlete on the scene. Dilu did very well last year at the National Championships in Port Moresby, and has been training with the squad in Karawagi this year, along with Wilfred, who's currently in 3rd place. The other 2 athletes in this field, Siuni and Israel, are students at Udme Secondary in East New Britain. So the athletes currently coming up now to complete the 2nd lap. Good conditions here today in Kimbe for the long distance events. We've just seen a very good women's 5,000 meters, won by Ongan Auer from Scholastica Herman, Anna Toby and Mary Kua. All four girls running very pleasing times for this stage of their preparations. So they're just... So the athletes have just completed the first kilometre, approximately 3 minutes 15 seconds. So this is a good pace. A strong pace being set at the front by Siuni, and that's the way he runs. Siuni has run some very good times over the shorter distances. The personal bests of about 4 minutes and 4 seconds for the 1500 meters. The athletes have just completed the second kilometre in approximately just a little over 6 minutes 34. So they're maintaining a good pace at the front. Wilford is just hanging in there behind Siuni and Dilu. So this is a strong pace for this men's 10,000 metre race. And we saw Dilu run some very good races in Port Moresby in July in the first part of the Grand Prix series, including a 15-minute 30 time for 5,000 metres. So he's looking very comfortable at this stage in the race, as they just come up to complete 6 laps, and there'll be 19 laps to go. The next event after this one will be the men's 400 meters. The open men's 400 meters will be the next race.
Open man 400 meters report to call room. Open man 400 meters report to call room. Open man 400 meters report to call room. First call.
So we have 17 laps to go in the open men's 10,000 meters, and as expected this race is developing into a close tussle between Seuni Kag and Dilu Goy. They've gone through the 3,000 meters in 9 minutes 56, so at this stage they're on course to run around 33 minutes. But it'll be interesting to see how much they have towards the end of the race, whether the race will pick up as the race intensifies. So a very good race developing here as Dilu tries to get to the front, but Seuni is holding his ground. And we've just had a call for the open men's 400 meters to report for the event. All the open men's 400 meters, please report to the call room. So the two leading runners coming down the home straight, they'll have 13 laps to go. So they're approaching the halfway stage in this race. When they get to the 200 meter mark, that will be the halfway point. And that's the first 5,000 meters. The athletes have gone through the halfway point in this race in around 16 minutes, 43 seconds. So as expected, we've got a good race here between Siuni Kag and Dilu Goe. They've gone through the halfway mark in 16 minutes, 43. And this is the open men's 10,000 meters. Leading is Siyuni Kag, followed by Dilu Goy. And they've just overlapped the runner at the back of the field, Israel Takab. And we've got a very good race on here between Siyuni and Dilu. So we have 9 laps to go in the 10,000 meters, and still nothing between these two athletes at the front, Siyuni Kag and Dilu Goy. And just to mention here, we've got some of our former distance runners out in the field there. In the green, our master lap counter, Maurice Manai, former steeplechase champion. And behind him is Sapalai Yao, another champion runner in the steeplechase. Sapalai has won the gold medal at the Pacific Games on a couple of occasions in the 3,000 meter steeplechase. So there's only 2 laps to go now, 8 laps to go for these two runners. 8 laps to go, and still nothing between them. So we look to be in for a very exciting finish to this race. So we've got less than 5 laps to go now in the men's 10,000 meters, less than 2 kilometers to go. Still nothing between Siuni Kag and Dilu Goy. And they've run that last 3,000 meters in a little over 10 minutes. So the pace has not dropped at all. So as they come down to pass the finish line, they'll have 4 laps to go. So we have the last 4 laps to go. Dilu Goy still hanging in there strongly behind Siudi Kag. It's a very determined effort from Dilu, as we saw from him in the national championships last year, which was his breakthrough event. He came third in the 10,000 meters behind Siuni and James Kwadua. So just only 3 laps to go now. Siune still leading from Dilugoy.
So we're into the last kilometre now, just 2.5 laps to go. Siune is still leading, and Dilugo is still right on his shoulder, as he has been since the start of the race. So we're in for a very interesting finish to this race. Only 2 laps to go now in the 10,000 metres.
Dilu now making a bid to get to the front. Siune is still holding his ground. And we're coming up now with the last lap to go. Last lap to go, and we're looking to be heading for a time of around 33 minutes and 20 seconds. So only
300 metres to go now, and a great race on here between Siune Kag and Dilugoy in the men's 10,000 metres. And a kick here from Siune. A kick from Siune opening a gap from Dilu. And Siune Kag now showing his 1500 metre pace as he runs away from Dilu. And a very quick last lap there for Siune Kag. That was a very quick last lap. So a very good race there, finishing in just a little over 33 minutes. So a big round of applause to Dilu and Siune for a great effort there. And now we have Wilfred Bai finishing in 3rd place. Oh, he's still got a lap to go, has he? Dilu guy still Dilu still has another lap to go. So a great effort there in the men's 10,000 meters, with both Siuni Kag and Dilu Goy coming in a little over 33 minutes. I believe the time was somewhere around 33:10. We'll get the official time a little later, but that was a very quick last lap from Siuni. And now we have Wilfred Bayer finishing the race in third place. Wilfred Bayer. Well done, Wilfred, completing his first 10,000 meter race.
So the next race on the track is the Open Men's 400 meter heats. Monica, do you have a copy of the start list for me, please?
Okay.
The next event on the track will be the open men's heats in the 400 meters, and the runner to watch out for in the first heat, Adolf Kauber, who has the fastest time this year in the country. Adolf from Utmei. And we also have in that heat Joby Kinzu from NSI and Lens Oki of Team Nest. Those will be the three athletes to watch out for in this race. Lanes 4, 5 and 6. Adolf Kauber, Joby Kinzu and Lens Oki. The second heat we'll see Daniel Bowell, Jonah Theo and Pius Whistle, all in this. So that's a strong heat. The second heat. Daniel Bowell, one of the top performers for PNG at the 2019 Pacific Games in Samoa. Where he came second in both the 400 meters and the 400 meter hurdles. Second behind the Australian runners in the Pacific Games in 2019. And the third heat, the runners to watch in the third heat will be Cialis Passingan, also from Team Utmei. Cialis ran a good time last week in the Grand Prix series here. He ran a time of 49 seconds something. And Samuel Pai, one of the distance group, one of the 800 meter runners, and young Graham Bai also running the 400 meters here. Graham has been running well in the 100 and the 200 meters, and we're going to see him run the 400 meters today. So this is the round. Going through to the final will be the top two runners in each race. The top two runners in each race will automatically qualify for the final. We'll go to the final tomorrow. So the first final. And I think we're ready to get underway now. So in lane 4, Adolf Kauber from Utmei secondary team. So Adolf in lane 4, Joby Kinzu in lane 5, and Lens Oki in lane 6. Last weekend we saw Adolf run an outstanding 400 meters here. A low 48 seconds he ran. A very impressive run. Okay, and the runners are under starters orders now for the 400 meters. And the race is underway, and a strong start there by Lens Oki. But now Joby Kinzu running very strongly down the back straight, but Adolf looking very relaxed. So these three going very well clear of the field. So that's Adolf Kauber stamping his authority on the 400 meter race from Joby Kinzu, and in third place Lens Oki from Team Nest. And that's Adolf Kauber, number 47. Maybe we can get the results shortly. We've got very good conditions here in Kimbe this afternoon. The light is obviously fading. It's getting towards 5:45 in the afternoon. The light is beginning to fade, but we're still okay for these last two races. And this is the second heat of the Open Men's 400 meters. And in this race, we're going to see Daniel Bao. Looks like we'll be relying on the manual timekeeping for this for that race. The photo finish equipment didn't pick up the start. So in the second race, this is going to be quite a strong race. We have some good athletes in this field. In lane 3, Jonah Theo of Team Nest. Jonah ran second to Adolf last week with a sub 49 second clocking. We have Otto Koiban from New Ireland in lane 4. Pius Whistle from NSI in lane 5. Goodwin Baru from West New Britain in lane 6. In lane 7, Lot Samari, also from New Ireland. And in lane 8, Daniel Bowell. So the runners are getting ready now for the second heat in the men's 400 meters. Jonah Theo of Team Nest in lane 3. Otto Koiben in lane 4 from New Ireland. 2 New Ireland runners in this race. In lane 4, Otto Koiben, and in lane 7, Lot Samari. Daniel Bowell in lane 8. Pius Whistle from NSI team in lane 5. We're getting ready now for the second heat. The athletes are under starters orders for the second heat. And the race is underway, and a strong start for Pius Whistle there in the red in the centre. Pius Whistle running very strongly there in the red. And Daniel Bowell very comfortably out in front there. Yeah, no, he did. That was Daniel. And a comfortable win there for Daniel Bowell out in the outside lane. And we're now getting ready for the last race of the day, the third heat in the men's 400 meters. Boys. We're just waiting for the official result there, but we believe it was Daniel Bowell in first place, William Pecker. No, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong list here.
We'll just wait for the official result of that second heat. We'll wait for the official result of that second heat. It looks like one of the New Ireland runners came second.
So now we have heat 3 of the open men's 400 meters, the last race of the day. The runners to watch out for here will be lane 4, Cialis Passingen, who ran a good 400 meters here last week of around 49.6. Cialis Passingen. In lane 6 we have Samuel Pye of West New Britain. Lane 7 William Pecker, Morrowby, and in lane 8 Graham Bye. So this is the third and final heat of the open men's 400 meters. So the runners are now under starters' orders for this last race of the day. Looks like a strong start there for William Pecker. Cialis, and on the inside,
Steady, steady.
so a good race developing here in this last heat. And this is William Pecker, no, not William. That was Samuel Pye from William Pecker and Cialis Passingen. And a good run for Samuel Pye there. Samuel will be happy with that run after a disappointing run last weekend. William Pecker in second place and Cialis Passingen in third. So we'll have to wait to see which athletes have qualified on time for the final tomorrow. So that concludes the action for today, and we'll be starting again at 9 o'clock tomorrow with the 1500 meters. Okay, that concludes the action for today. Thank you very much for those of you who joined us on the live stream. We'll be back at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning with the 1500 meter finals, and we have the open men's high jump at 9:15 tomorrow, and the 1500 meter finals will be followed by the semi-finals in the 100 meters for the under 18 and the open division. Just before lunch we'll have the 400 meter hurdles finals, the 100 meter finals after lunch, the 400 meter finals, the open men's long jump. We have a modified steeplechase event in the afternoon. Without the water jump here, we will just have a race for the men with 4 hurdles, and for the women, in the absence of steeplechase hurdles, we'll just use the normal hurdles. So that's a modified steeplechase for the women in the afternoon, and the last event tomorrow will be the 4x100 meter relay. So thank you to Oceania Athletics for facilitating this live broadcast of the PNG Air National Track and Field Championships, and to PNG Buzz for providing the live streaming service.